It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Knicks have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Sacramento Kings. The NBA postseason coming up next.
And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. So the New York starting 5. Jalen Brunson out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bull in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Sacramento, Hart is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Doncic, and it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Taking a look at New York. They've only dropped 2 in this series, Greg, but tonight feels like a must-win game for them.
Listen, very few teams have come back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals. But what they need to remember is they've been the better team all season long. It's time to get back to what they do well and really just make every possession count.
Now the Knicks with it. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Anunoby. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
Here's Sharpe. Lets the 3 fly. And Bull pulls it down. Here's Brunson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Inside. Here's Bitadze. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Doncic against Brunson. Pass to Bull. Puts it up. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Grimes with it. On the wing, Anunoby. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here. Sharpe with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And then Sharpe with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharpe and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
The Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass to Hachimura. Now Grimes. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Hart left side. Here's Caruso. Buries it from 3-point range.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Number 1, Luka Doncic. The 4th spot held by Jalen Brunson.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
To end the run, Grimes. That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Now, here's Sharpe. the wing, Doncic. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. They get it back. And Batazzi throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there. No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Caruso with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Batazzi is screen on Brunson. Caruso, the pass to Doncic. Shoots over Hachimura. Down low. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Puts up a deep 3. It's Batazzi. The shot from the low post is good. Batazzi's got 8.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bol is screen on Doncic. Brunson the pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
On offense, here are the Kings. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Caruso finds Sharp. Back to Caruso. For the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Brunson. And it goes down 2 points. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
And Brunson has it in the corner. Takes a 3. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. Spins. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Brunson makes a 2-pointer. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Kings leading now by 6. Pass to Sharp. Back to Doncic. Kings moving the ball around. The shot's good from Batazzi.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Batazzi. Batazzi's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Goal against Caruso. Batazzi, yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So New York ends up going with the new group. Here's McBride. Into the lane. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Sacramento leading by 7. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Champagny, defended by Caruso. Robinson kicks to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Doncic. Simmons can't get it to go.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And it's Sharp missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Champagny. Drains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
The defense doesn't want to give Doncic an inch of space inside. That's why he's at the line so much.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Trey Lyles checked in for Sacramento. Jake LaRavia comes in for Alex Caruso. Both free throws good from Doncic. Knicks trail by 6. Here's McBride. It's hauled in by Lyles. Now Doncic. Pass to Lyles. To the middle. Here's Bitadze. To the inside. And Bitadze throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Sacramento leading by 6. And here's Sharp. Doncic outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He doesn't get the second one.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Simmons. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 10. Brunson outside. And he drops it in from the low post. Brunson's got 6.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Doncic against Brunson. That one good for 2. 12 points for him.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Basket good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sharp with it. Pass to Wiles. Here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup. And the Kings lead by 8.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And that one's good. Brunson.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Sacramento. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a... kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Man, they are just living at the line.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. The Kings making a switch here. Dennis is checked in. .26 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's LaRavia. Hasn't made one yet. Five to shoot. There's the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Brunson from deep three-point range. And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. We welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Knicks trail by 8, and New York looking at who they've got. Miles McBride out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, they're shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Dennis passes to Larson. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to LaRavia. Beyond the arc. Miles no good. The Knicks shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And they double up Simmons from 12 feet out. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Champagnie's got 5 now.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Dennis passes to Larson. Here's Dennis. And it's Wiles in the corner. pass to Larson. Over to the left wing. Now LaRavia. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Kings lead by 7.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Simmons on the wing.
Oh, my goodness. Man. As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the paint. And the dunk pile-line.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's McBride. He's got 5. Robinson misses. Kings leading now by 7. To the middle. Here's Wiles in the dunk pile-line.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That one misses for Simmons.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the help and being in the right situation.
Caruso kicks to Adams. Hart, wide open. He fires. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Knicks trail by 7. Now Grimes. Anunoby in the corner. Drills the 3-pointer. Anunoby's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You can't let Anunoby get those corner threes. That's his favorite shot. OG is money from there.
Offensive rebound. Hart outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Jalen Brunson on top. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 7. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Hart.
And they continue to control the glass.
And that one's good. LaRavia.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Hart. Good D by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 7. On the wing, Anunoby. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting. Sacramento's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Here's LaRavia. Goes back up. A wide open look here for Caruso. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caruso's got his second bucket of the night. It's Grimes on the wing. Defended by Hart.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Adams. The Knicks making the shot. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Doncic against Brunson. To the inside. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Anunoby.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Adams. Hard against Anunoby. Doncic outside. Six to shoot. Nice move. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
With the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Doncic against Brunson. Champagnie passes to Grimes. On deep, Brunson. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Bitadze is screen on Brunson. And Bitadze throws it down.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. There's a good screen. Down low. And stolen by Hart. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Pass to LaRavia. And the 3 off target. Knicks trail by 8. To the hoop. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Sharp checked in for Sacramento. What's up? Kings leading now by 5. Here's Caruso. And Bull sends it back. Brunson against Caruso. Grimes with it. He's got 7 from outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Grimes has got 10 points.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Pass to Bitadze. It's rebounded by New York. Bulls got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Well, Anunoby's number has been called often in this one, and he's made the most of it.
Hart outside. Pass to Doncic. And he converts the layup. Doncic has got 25 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Grimes, defended by Sharp. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And Bull sends it back. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Grimes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Shaden Sharp picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And that drops, so they now lead by one. So he gets them both.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Hachimura against Hart. Doncic left side. 2 points. That one goes.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Grimes, defended by Sharp. Runs in the pass to Grimes. Some nice passing by New York here. Over Sharp. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Grimes has got 16.
And the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now, here's Doncic. 27 points for him. And it's Batadze in the corner. That three off the mark.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside shots.
Anunoby, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Kings. Doncic finds Sharp. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. It's Luka, the long-range marksman.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Bull, a screen on Sharp. Grimes passes to Bull. And the dunk by Bull. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Batadze throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Grimes. He's got 16. Over Sharp. Shot by Grimes. No good. And there's the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Sharp's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Doncic looking it over. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
New York again turning it over.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth
it. Here's Sharp. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Sacramento Kings. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for joining us for Game 4. At the half, some ground to make up for the New York Knicks.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and then not come.
That'll do it for our show.
And we're back with you as the two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
You've got Alex Caruso. Luka Doncic out there with Sharp. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Bitadze in at the center, filling out the middle. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with. And here is Caruso. After OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Sharp finds Doncic. Doncic knocks in the three.
The Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You bring the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Yes, that goes in.
Love the assertive approach from Simmons, refusing to let the contact get to him.
Hart outside. Pass to Caruso. Hart against Hachimura. And they double up Doncic. Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 3. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Bitadze can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Simmons. 14 points for him. And it's Hachimura in the corner. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Hart. Back to Caruso. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bulls got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hachimura. Up and in on the layup. Hachimura's got his first basket of the night.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Sharp, the pass to Caruso. Sacramento moving it around. Hart kicks to Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 38 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 1, Mitchell Robinson. The 4th spot held by Rui Hachimura.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And it's good for two. Grimes has got it all tied up now for New York.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Doncic outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 40 points.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Grimes passes to Hachimura. Outside, Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. A kick out to Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for Sacramento. They've led by as much as 10. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Simmons. Back to Hachimura. It's hauled in by the Kings. And here is Doncic. At the heart. Now Batadze. Off target with his 3. Anunoby outside. Nice D from Doncic.
The defense rarely made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Batadze the pass to Doncic. From deep. And Simmons with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Hachimura setting the bid for Simmons. Good work there as it goes. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter.
That's what you want to see from Simmons, being aggressive and looking for his own shot.
And stolen by Simmons. Ahead. Pull-up jumper. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Sacramento's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
New York's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And Simmons gets the bucket.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Now here's Caruso. He has 6. Connects from three-point range. 8 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Anunoby kicks to Hachimura. Good kick out to Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Caruso. He's guarded by Grimes. Pass to Sharpe. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharpe's length.
Here's Simmons. That shot is off. Nice D from Doncic. And it's hard penetrating. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Simmons, and he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Unloaded 6'10". Ben Simmons moves around like a guard, and let's just say this. I'm happy I don't have to guard him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Now, here's Sharpe. 11 points in the game. And a fast break now for New York. Stops, pops, out to Brunson. Back to Hachimura. Rebound by the Kings. Batadze's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last game.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
and they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And the dunk by Bull.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. Simmons, what a find there.
Kings leading now by 3. Now here's Caruso. He has 6. Bucket is good. Caruso's got 8 points.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Hachimura with his screen on shot. Brunson with it. Hart covering. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Kings making a switch here. Adams checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Quentin Grimes comes in for Bull. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's McBride. He's defended by LaRavia. McBride's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Clark, that's good. And the Kings lead by 7.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And stolen by Hart. Here's Adams. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
Real good, Adams. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Simmons. Not enough on that one as it misses. Sacramento's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second. With authority!
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
When it all clicks, you see why Simmons was the #1 overall pick.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Now, here's Sean. He's got 11 to the middle. And Adams with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Simmons. 23 points in the game. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Champagnie. No good on the 3. Sacramento leading by 10. Here's Larson. Still scoreless. Now, here's Lyons. Misses the fadeaway inside. 1:25 left in the 3rd. Here's Simmons. Defended by Sharp. Hachimura setting the pick for Simmons. Can't hit from in close. The Kings shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Lyles. That one goes in. Lyles got the lead up to 12 now for the Kings.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Doncic is checked in for Sharp. Isaac's checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Mitchell Robinson. Knicks trail by 12. Brunson outside to the paint. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
To the inside. Here's Lyles. Isaac with some nice D.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Adams outside. There's 21 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
McBride on the wing. Offline with his three. Pass to Larson. Sacramento again missing. And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We've got more in store for you. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Simmons. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Champagnie in at the three, the small forward. And there it is for him. Isaac's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. Down low and stolen by Simmons. Here's McBride. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Kings leading now by 4. Here's Larson. Pops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
McBride passes to Brunson. No good on the triple. The Kings shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. To the inside. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Doncic against Brunson. Simmons, a screen on Doncic. Brunson the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Back to Doncic. Stolen by Brunson. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Isaac with a screen for Brunson. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. And Isaac throws it down.
Impressed with his decision-making in these sets. Isaac knows where to roll to after setting that screen.
Here's Doncic. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Isaac.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
He had a nice open look right there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit teams to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Simmons working it over. And they double up Simmons. Here's Champagnie. And it's good assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game. And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And some changes here for the Kings. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Steven Adams. And it's Kyle Anderson in for White. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Bull. He's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom to his squad. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And hustling like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Out to the wing. Left side, Anderson. Bitadze, a screen on Bull. Anderson finds Bitadze, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bitadze's got 22 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Bull a screen on Doncic. Brunson the pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Doncic's shot is good.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
McBride passes to Brunson. Simmons sets a screen for Brunson. Misses the three. Kings leading now by 6. And now the Kings pass break. Kings moving the ball around. The pass to Laravia. Now Batase. In by Simmons. And they pick up 2. He's got 24.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But again, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Simmons a screen on Doncic. To McBride. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Count the basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Anderson with it. Now by Anderson. And the Knicks miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Doncic. With the fadeaway. That one drops for him. Doncic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Kings. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Another bucket. Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Champagnie. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Champagnie's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Batase the pass to Doncic. Fires for 3. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. Here's Champagnie. No good from outside. Kings leading now by 11. Pass to Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bulls got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Teams changing it up here. Now Grimes. Over Sharp. They get the rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Batase setting a screen for Sharp. And Batase throws it down.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And so here is New York, a 12-point game. On the wing, Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Doncic outside. Now Batadze. 6 to shoot. And here's Sharp. The three is off. Brunson outside. And it's good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now Batadze.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Knicks trail by 11. Anunoby outside. Got a piece of it. Hard against Hachimura. Now Doncic. Hard outside. Now Doncic. From 13. From deep. And yet another basket.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. Doncic against Brunson. Anunoby.
And what you love about Anunoby, he just keeps working. He just keeps coming at you.
Good from Anunoby. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
And one thing you can count on from Anunoby is effort on both ends. He's a key part of this team.
Stolen by Brunson. Here's Grimes, defended by Sharp. Kings leading now by 11. Here's Caruso. Batadze, and that one is good.
Really nice pass there by Caruso. This man's got some game.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Fires. No stopping that baby hook on the fly.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And hold on to your hats, folks. This has been a whirlwind championship finals thus far. Obviously an important hard-fought victory tonight for Sacramento.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments I thought for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic. And again for three.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
So the Kings win it, and now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.